Welcome back to GAMER-0. I'm your host, T. Hill. So, topic of tonight's episode is going to be, why is development on games taking just crazy long? So it's been on my mind for a while, and I think someone should talk about it, considering we've got a game that just people almost thought we're never going to come out, about to launch. And that's Gran Turismo 5, which also leads me into my updates. You know, Gran Turismo 5 is dropping on November 24th, which is kind of weird because, you know, most games fall on a Tuesday, and the 24th is a Wednesday. Kind of weird. I asked, was that like Europe or what's going on? And most people are like, no, that's US. And I'm like, that's Wednesday. Whatever. I'm hoping it's just like some kind of date issue and it's actually going to be on the 23rd. Other than that, Darksiders news, which is, you know, I got all like giddy about, super pumped. Sorry, my leg itches. But apparently, you know, I think I touched on this in another video, but it's going to be dropping. Darksiders 2 is going to drop on Q1 of 2012. The news said fiscal year 2013, which is actually THQ's 2012 Q1. So January, March, April time frame, which is makes sense because the first one dropped in that early part of the year, and they said it was going to be about 2 years. They want to drop it every 2 years, so that makes sense time frame wise. They also said it's going to be a deeper, larger experience of a game, and they're going to expand on the length of it as well. It's going to be a bigger, longer game. They want to, you know, make it larger for new gamers, but yet still keeping what made Darksiders for fans of the series. This time around, you will not be playing as War. You'll be playing as anyone's guess right now, but it is going to be one of the other riders. So super excited. I'm hoping it's going to be Death. I'm hoping to, you know, use some major Scythe. If you don't know, I'm a big Darksiders fan, and I got this when I pre-ordered. It's actually just like a little sketchbook and like a kind of like a graphic novel. It wasn't actually done by Joe Mad, but the art's very similar. The coloring style is very similar to what you would see in Joe Mad's graphic novels. If you haven't followed him, from the Uncanny X-Men and from Battle Chasers back in the 90s, go check out my review. You know how I feel about the game. Hopefully it'll cop you on to going out and buying yourself Darksiders is a sick game. So, topic of the night. Why, oh why, oh why does it take developers 4, 5, 6 years to release a game? They announce it so long ago, but then they wait. It takes them 4, 5, 6 years to drop it. Are we saying that these developers are just perfectionists and they will not let go of a game until they know it is as close, if not perfect, or 100% of what their vision is, or 99.9% of their vision? And the games I'm talking about in particular, you see games like Killzone 2 took forever. I mean, you see the initial trailer, and then how they were like adamant that was their target goal, and they got damn near close. You see games like Final Fantasy Versus 13 announced the same day that Final Fantasy 13 was launched, but we haven't even really seen any footage of Versus 13 forever. I mean, what we do get is little bits and pieces. We just did get some stuff from TGS, but it was just like old footage that other people had seen already behind closed doors, and it was still early. The graphics looked nice, but it was still early in development. You could tell it just looked really early. Yeah, there's going to be a major unveil in January of 2011. I think it's January 11, 2011. But what is taking these guys so long? Did they get their development kits way too late in the game to be within a reasonable time frame? Are they perfectionists? The reason why I'm bringing this about is I always try to come back to there's a reason behind it, and then you see games like Naughty Dog's Uncharted series. First one was great. It had some little issues. Didn't quite get everything out, and then you see Uncharted 2 drop it was about 2 years later, and just completely took it up another notch. And now we're hearing rumblings about part 3, which will probably drop October, November of 2012. So why, when we can get this great game and then get a sequel to this great game in the time that it takes some of these developers to even get out one game, and actually less time? 3 games potentially could be dropped and hit a console before one game gets dropped. Is it budget? Is it they don't have the resources to accommodate getting these games out in time? I'm thinking, what I'm really thinking is, what you hear from some of these guys is that they're just perfectionists. It could be that, coupled with they don't have the budget to finish these games on time or in a reasonable fashion. I mean, agent, anyone? Where is Rockstar's agent? Announced a couple years back. Why? How close? What percentage are we at with Final Fantasy Versus 13? We hear the close. It took forever to hear that they actually, Nomura actually finished the wardrobe. Then you've got, what's the other big one? Oh, Gran Turismo 5. 1,000+ cars announced before PS3 dropped. I mean, we got Prologue, which is like a bigger demo, and then we got the time trials demo. But it's taking a massive amount of time, and we're seeing other great games actually get better and better in the time that it takes for them to actually drop one of these games. So what is it? I want to hear from you guys, because I'm perplexed that it's taking this insane amount of time to see these great games drop. I'm a little torn. I could say I want them dropped now, get as much as you can in and drop the game in like a 3 years time frame, or just don't announce them until you're a year away from development. So is it just they're telling us to tease us, and then because they don't have any other games in their lineup that's going to be coming out year after year to fill that void until this great game comes out, so they have to keep some anticipation, keep you coming back, keep their investors happy? I'm not sure. I know these games are always amazing. I mean, Alan Wake took forever from when we first heard about it to actually drop. It's a great game. Didn't do as well sales-wise, but it's a great game. It looks beautiful. From everyone I know who's played it, everyone I know who owns it, and from the reviews I saw, I thought it was really well done. I can't wait to get my 360 and pop it in and play it. I mean, you get Gears 1, Gears 2, Infamous 1, and now we're about to get Infamous 2 that looks even better. I mean, Uncharted. Now we're about to get Killzone 3 in a couple months. But we still are nowhere near closer to getting Final Fantasy Versus 13 or The Agent or any of these big titles that just are taking an insane amount of time. I want to know what you guys think. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of GAMER-0. You can always follow me on hiphopgamershow.com. On Twitter, it's T_Hill0, or you can send me a friend request on PSN, it's T-Hill. I just want to continue giving my support out to Hip Hop Gamer. Keep doing your thing, you're amazing. I still need to check out your vid for today. And I just want to give a shout out to NightGen Hero. Thank you. I loved your new footage. You let your hair down to speak. I think you did a really good job with your most recent video. Love the footage. A little envious. Can't wait until I get my hot pog and hook it up and start getting you guys some much deserved. And you guys have been waiting, and I've been patiently trying to get everything squared away to get you some gameplay footage in my reviews and some walkthroughs. So yeah, that's what I've got for tonight's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, leave your comments below. Send me messages. Let me know what game you want to play with on next weekend. For the Gaming Vault stuff, quick thing. As you can see, that's been playing behind me. When it loads up again, going to be playing Resistance Fall of Man. That's going to be for my next Gaming Vault episode. I'm going to do a review of it and then follow that up with Resistance 2, which I'm super pumped for. I like that series. I'm pumped to play through it again. It's been a long time since I put these games in my console. And plus it's good to let you guys know how it stacks up against current games. Does it still get you juiced? That's what I've got for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you guys, every one of you, for your support. It really means a lot to me. I'm out. Peace.